This is a video demonstrating the process of loading the 100-foot hose bundle used by the Deer Park Volunteer Fire Department. Let's begin. We'll lay out our two 50-foot sections of hose so that they're flat on the ground. In the middle, we have where the hoses are coupled together. We'll need to uncouple these hoses so that we can fold back both sets of hoses to create four 25-foot pieces. Take all four coupling sets so that they're at the same end of the hose loading process. This is a critical piece in the puzzle. Be sure when we lay out these couplings, we have them in the correct order. Female, male, female, male. If there's a reducer on one of the female couplings, you can remove that at this time. Working back towards our folds, we're going to make sure that we've addressed the hose properly. A critical component in this process is to make sure that there's no twist in the line before we begin our folding process. So be sure that the hose runs down at one end and runs back on the same end, so that when we deploy the hose, there's no twist that might knot up and stop the flow of water when the hose line is charged. Dress up our four pieces of hose so that they all lay tightly packed to one another. From this point, we'll take our four folds and fold them forward towards the coupling end. Setting them on top of the couplings. From here, we're going to dress up our folds again, making sure everything's clean, crisp, and stacked properly on top of one another. Our next set of folds are going to be forward folds also, taking those folds, setting them on top of the previous folds that are setting on top of the couplings. Once again, we'll dress it up, making sure all our folds are clean, crisp, and tight. Then we're going to make a back fold so that the couplings end up on top. Once again, dressing up to make sure that we're clean, crisp, and tightly packed. Here, we'll connect the middle two couplings together. We can put our reducer on the other female portion and put our nozzle on the male coupling set. Taking our hose straps, we can work them down to one end, slowly lifting the hose folds so that we can work the straps up under the hose bundle. Take that nozzle, put it on the male coupling at this time if it hasn't already done so, and then we're going to strap our hose pieces together, our hose bundle together, as tightly as possible. As tightly as possible so that the bundle stays together as one tightly packed unit to aid in the deployment process that will take place on the fire ground. Be sure you're wearing gloves to avoid skinning your knuckles during this portion of the exercise.